I know many drivers that really want to install the dashcam are hesitant because they are intimidated with routing the wires. So this video will be a bit longer than usual in order to show precise details on where and how to route the wires. I've divided different sections into YouTube chapters, so you are welcome to fast forward and skip around to necessary sections. Hey guys, I'm going to install this Vantrue N4 Dashcam to my son's 2008 Lexus IS250 today. This is a bit pricey high-end stuff, but the reviews and recommendations are overwhelmingly solid, so hopefully it's worth it. Well, let's go find out. First, the packaging feels like expensive merchandise. The quick start guide is in 5 languages and it's 33 pages long. The user manual is also in 5 languages and it's 148 pages. By default, you get 12-month warranty, but if you register the product at www.vantrue.net/register, you can extend the warranty to a total of 18 months. You can also get technical support through Amazon or by emailing support@vantrue.net, but I didn't need to. One drawback is you need to purchase specific micro SD cards separately, and I'll cover this in a little bit more detail later. For now, let's take a look at what's included. This is the main Vantrue N4 Dashcam. It has dual camera, one for front view and one for inside the cabin view. As I'm handling this, I'm immediately impressed at the quality of this product. This is the 20-foot long video cable that connects the rear camera to the main dashcam. This is the rear view camera. Note that this mounts inside the rear windshield, so it's not directly exposed to outside element, which means likely it's not going to get fogged up and it's going to survive the rear end crashes that doesn't break the rear window, which means it can record post-accident, whereas outside mounted rear camera is usually destroyed on rear end crashes. Also, mounting rear view camera often requires drilling a hole on the trunk to mount the camera, so this is just a great design that you don't see in some of the other cheap products. This is the suction cup for mounting the dash cam on the windshield. This is the Type-C USB cable to connect to your laptop. And this is the power line that plugs into the cigarette lighter port and has Type-C USB connection on the other end. Did you ever buy some cheap product and you either get no instruction or tiny one-page instruction sheet with bad English that's hard to comprehend? Well, the instruction on this product is excellent, with lots of pictures and diagrams with step-by-step logical instructions in proper English. Note that running the rear camera wire to the front will take the longest effort. After that, it gets easier. First, it was a bit tricky to connect the dash cam to the suction cup, but eventually I figured it out and they connect like this. Next, I connected everything first in the car and set the date and time and verify that all the cameras are working before running the wires around the car, just in case I have to return it. Rear camera is gonna go right there, so make sure the wire is long enough to go there. And in here, this looks to be pretty loose, so I can just shove that up there. I want it to have just a little bit of extra room here, and if there's more wire left, I can always push it back up there. For here, let me go to this side, get that going, and then okay, once that's all in there, then I'm gonna push it behind this bottom trim like that. Go in there, try to hold that open while I stick that in there all the way through. And then I want to get past that tab, and then I'm on to this side here. Okay, now this long trim here, all I did was I reached in inside the seat here, okay? And I've done this with the GS300.
It's a little bit different shape, but the concept is the same. So just reach in there and then pull it out, okay? Pull it out, just do it firmly, but don't like over force it. And then you see you can get the gap created all the way down here. And that's how far I am. I need to get to that one. Okay, so I'm gonna run the wire inside here, like this. And you see the tabs here? See if you can get past those tabs so it doesn't, as you go through here, there's gonna be a number of tabs. Try to get around it so it's not gonna get in the way of snapping the tab back in. Oh, okay. I see a problem here. Now, when you get to about here, there's a vertical plastic here, so you can't really get behind it, so you have to be on the edge on that one. So, all right, so I got it all the way to here. Now, I'm not gonna snap this in just yet. So for this, the problem with this is it's connected to this part here as well. So let me see if I can actually, I feel a little bit sticky here. I don't know if this is glued on there, maybe not. It's just not strong enough. Okay, there. Something is very sticky in there. Okay, so I'm gonna continue the wire. Okay, and I don't think you want to be underneath this. You want to be underneath that, okay? Because this is flat. So I want to make sure this cable is going in. There's tab, I can feel it. There's a tab here and tab here. So if you want to pop this up, pop it up about 1.5 inches away from this edge, 1.5 inches up from this edge. Okay, that's where the two tabs are. I can feel it. So you want to get the wire in past that tab, and you want to get it like right around this edge here. Okay, and I got it. Okay, I got it to here. Okay, now I gotta get it run under that. Okay, so now I'm not gonna snap this in yet because it's overlapping with this piece, but I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so this piece here is done. I'm gonna snap that in. Then this piece here, just push in. I forgot where the tabs are. There were tabs every 6 to 8 inches or so. I think it's already in. I didn't feel it snap in. I didn't snap it in, but I think it kind of made its way in. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone until I get to this part. Okay, I'm moving the seat up all the way. Wow, this is a lot smaller than GS300. This, I'm hoping it'll just snap out. Doesn't feel like it's gonna snap out, but so I lifted up on this. Let's see how the wire goes down. Wire is running underneath there, and I want that wire to go where the other wires are, right there. Okay, and then Yes, come around this way and then get it underneath from here, top. Okay, you see this pries out, so I'm gonna get it underneath. Okay, it did. It went underneath it, and I'm just gonna run it all the way through. Okay, let's move the cables up front. Then this part is all done. Line it up. Okay. You heard a snap, but I aligned it before I snapped it in, so don't punch it like I did without aligning it. Then you gotta break the tab. Okay, so this side is solid. Okay, I'm gonna continue to run the wire here. The good thing about this is I don't have to take that out. I can just slide the wires underneath. Make sure it's in at least 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch inside, so it's not really, it's not something that's gonna, you know, slide back out. Okay, now we're all the way up to here. Let me straighten out the cables. Okay, and then we're gonna, there's a lot of gap underneath here, so there's no problem to run the wire through that. Okay, now I move the seat back and I got the wire running up through this. Now for this, use one of these. You want to open it and then pull it straight out. The reason is there's 2 legs. If you continue to open it too far, you're gonna break the legs. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs. Okay. Maybe I run it up and through here, and then I guess through here. Okay, there's gap underneath here, so you can just slide that in. That's not an issue. This one needs to come out. Okay, this one I believe you just snap out. Okay, so I use this to go here and snap it out this way. Okay, maybe go to back seat. Let's see. So I'm gonna leave sufficient room for cable here. Run that through there. And then I'm gonna run the cable here. It's probably easier to run the cable through this side than inside, because if you run it through the inside, then you have to deal with getting it out. So I'm gonna run it, bring it over and run it through this edge here.
I got.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna run it through here, and then I'm gonna run it through this edge instead of the windshield side. Okay, like that. Okay, it's mostly in there except this little piece here. Let me see if I can, if that'll pop out. There's probably another tab here. Okay, it doesn't have to pop out. Yeah, there. I just wedged this in there to create some space for this wire to run through. Get back in there. Okay, there. So all the wire is there, and of course this is the extra wire, so I'm gonna let me see, is there room here? Oh, here there's a room here, so I'm gonna stick it into that gap like that. Okay, and then let me see, this wire, I think ideally we want that wire to go behind this, so it doesn't, let me route this wire behind this black trim. Put that out again. See here, I'll do it from the top side. Okay, so I ran it. Okay, and that's good enough. And then the two legs of this, you want to make sure you want to avoid those spots. So it's actually this way there. So the two legs are, there's a hole there and there's a hole there. Okay, so just avoid those two holes, and then what's remaining, just kind of roll it up and then shove it in here like that. So there's two holes in there, like I said, so make sure you align that first. Let's make sure this trim piece is in there, and get your rubber here also. The rubber should be below this trim piece, I believe. Okay, all right, anyway, something like this. Okay, so the leg piece is actually way at the top. Okay, so this is getting in the way here, so I need to get that out of the way. This pillar here, just snap that back in.
Now let's install the rear camera, which basically sticks onto the top center inside of the rear window. Therefore, use a clean towel and alcohol to thoroughly clean the area where the camera will be installed to. Don't worry about the angle of the camera yet, because that part rotates and you can adjust it after everything is installed. Again, what a nice design. All my external cameras all fog up periodically depending on the weather and humidity, and since this camera stays inside, you don't have to worry about that. Once the camera is installed, connect the cable and then hide the cable inside the headliner. After the install, it's gonna look like this from the outside.
Just use this to lift up and pop this out. Okay, I got wire going through there and coming out of here, and I'm gonna run it through here, inside here, and then continue onto this side. I'm gonna go in here, this wire, into this one. I think it'll be easier. Yeah. So we'll run through here. Got it running to here. And then I'm gonna put it behind this thing here. Okay, so I got it running through here, and I'm coming it around here so that I can stick it up. See, I can stick it in there. Okay, I'm putting the extra wires up in there. Okay, so this is the power from the cigarette light adapter, and this is the one from the rear camera. This wire was gonna get in the way of putting this trim in, so I'm going right into that slot like that. Okay. Okay, trim went in. Wow, just a little bit tight.
Now you can snap back in the passenger side trim in the same manner as the driver's side.
Okay, that's to lock the suction cup.
Note that I already inserted in the micro SD card. I guess wife forgot to hit the record button for that part, so I don't have a video on it. Sorry about that. Although you can use up to 256GB micro SD card, Vantrue says some brands are not compatible. Vantrue sells 256GB micro SD card for $49 on Amazon, but we got this 256GB Samsung one for $35 from Best Buy.
This is to unlock it. You see that suction cup? Okay, just remove the camera lens cover on one of them. That's two. Actually, if I do that one. Okay. So This is the power. That's the one that's gonna go here. And this is for the rear view camera. That's gonna go in there.
Note that I already cleaned the area where the dash cam will mount to with a clean towel and alcohol first.
Press in. Time to lock it. Push in the power. I'm gonna plug the power. So you wanna scroll to system setup, okay? Then press OK. Then go to format SD card. Then press OK. Then go to format. Then press OK. Okay, format successful. So let's click on this button here. Come back out. Now it's in the recording view. So I think it's all set up. Yeah, we can toggle between cabin. Now this is the reverse camera. This is the forward camera.
This video is getting long, so I'll cut it here, but I'll soon post a follow-up video on the following. First, both day and nighttime video recordings of front, rear, and cabin view. 2. How to download and save the video image in case of an accident. 3. Common settings and helpful tips you should know. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.